Afternoon, everyone. So the latest casualty, I guess you would say, is Pepe Le Pew, because the cartoons have something to do with rape culture. We had a little chat the other day, ramblings of a short, fat, bald guy, and what we said was people need to lighten up. For crying out loud, Pepe Le Pew is a skunk. A French-speaking skunk who isn't bright enough to understand that a black and white cat is not a skunk. So he is constantly making advances on the cat, who turns him down. I don't see any way that a cartoon from Looney Tunes initiates rape culture. It's just insane. This is constant insanity. We had the whole Dr. Seuss thing the other day. By the way, it has nothing to do with the writings of Dr. Seuss. They aren't banning his books. The company, Dr. Seuss Enterprises, which is his family, has decided to remove them from their printing schedule. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that. I think it would be more simple to change the illustrations that were in question. Mind you, when those were written and drawn many, 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 many years ago, that's the way things were. But it is what it is. I mean, seriously, Pepe Le Pew. Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers, you guys are all losing it. You've got, Elmer Fudd, we're going to take his gun. Yosemite Sam, we're going to take his gun. It's like, oh my God, let it go. Then I saw a thing where the American Indians, Native Americans, are upset about the name of Cherokee on Jeeps. I'm not American Indian or Native American. I don't understand why that is. It certainly can't be that it's disrespectful. Cherokee is the name of a tribe. So I don't understand. I also want to know where all the hollering and complaining about things like this is at in regards to the Chinook helicopter, the Blackhawk helicopter, and the Apache helicopter. They're tribes. So it's okay for the U.S. Army, which I believe it is, to have Chinooks, Blackhawks, Apaches. But it's not okay for Jeep to have a Cherokee. I don't get it. Like I said, this is like insanity, completely off the rails, 100%. We're going downhill. No brakes. That truck ramp sitting to the side of the road, God knows I hope someone takes it so that, we can see that it works and it stops this, because it's just craziness. Where do we stop? We're, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. We're going to be offending the Irish? I don't think so. New Philadelphia Fighting Quakers. That's an oxymoron, and the Quakers don't fight, but gee, I don't see anybody having a fit about this. The Atlanta Braves, we know the Indians, they're already going to change, which, I don't get. The Chicago Blackhawks. What's that? We got to do something about that. What about the Edmonton Oilers? If you're working in the oil fields, are you going to be offended by that? For crying out loud, people can be offended by anything. I'm offended that you're offended. I want to watch Looney Tunes. I want to watch Bugs Bunny. I want to watch Yosemite Sam. I want to watch Elmer Fudd. I want to watch Pepe Le Pew. This is crazy. Everybody just needs to eat a friggin' Snickers. Again, we've got cartoons, entertainment. We want to talk cartoons that are inappropriate. What about Beavis and Butthead? Not that I have an issue with it, because It's a cartoon. It's entertainment. For crying out loud. Beavis and Butthead. Heavy Metal. Anybody see that from back in the day? Heavy Metal? Cartoon? Animated? John Candy. Lots of other people. Great freaking rock and roll. I mean, but geez, it was certainly more what I would say inappropriate if we're going to go with Pepe Le Pew as initiating rape culture. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyway, I don't really have much to say other than holy shit. When is this going to stop? Everybody needs to eat a Snickers. And honestly, they need to quit caving. Pepe Le Pew is a French-speaking skunk in a cartoon who's not smart enough to realize that a black and white cat is not a skunk. He makes advances on her. She rebuffs him. He never rapes her. So there you go. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Short, sweet, 6 minutes. We're out. I hope you enjoy Ramblings of a Short, Fat, Bald Guy.